Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to a video all about some really good options to take on the Spring of Sorrow Quest 4. Let's get into it. So Spring of Sorrow, I've just done the, it's really late actually, it's coming close to like 11 p.m. Gotta get to bed as soon as possible. So this content of course is just, well I say just dropped, but it's dropped today. Lots of decent options to take on this. I've updated the side quest guide to go over some of these options. Which are you're gonna need like a high, because it's buffed up is one of the main things. You're gonna need a high buff champion to take this on. It's tough to know what is kind of an easy clearer, but I'm still kind of like working on that. But I would say from a point of view of having buffed based X-Men based characters, Storm Pyramid X, Storm OG, Captain Britain and Old Man Logan are kind of like they're good enough options. I feel this is very restrictive. Just off the bat, to talk about this particular fight, I do find it very disappointing from a animations point of view. That SP1 of Annihilus is not great. It is not well animated, and at times you have to feel like you literally will have to be in the block stance a lot, which isn't exactly ideal. You will, as part of the fight, need to be hitting that well-timed block when a special is thrown, which is part of, is it Necrotic Boon? Yeah. Special attack, the attacker must block it with a well-timed block. If they don't, the attacker dealt a burst of direct damage equal to 10% of their max health. Yeah, I've got to be honest, I'm not really into Spring of Sorrow versus, say, Winter of Woe. Winter of Woe I thought was a lot better than Spring of Sorrow. And what this Gauntlet's going to be like, oh man, it could be crazy, but it could be good because we could have a more kind of breadth of roster to use against this one. But yeah, the SP1 watch out for, I really do, because if you get clipped by it, it's like game over, and that's not nice. There's a lot of things about the fight that ain't good. Champion procs unstoppable a lot more frequently than you might imagine, which again is frustrating. Gamora was the champion for Cosmic Offense Burst champ that I used. Serpent is a far better option. I don't have it. Cosmic Ghost Rider, some people have used and used well. Odin, some people have used well. There's some iffy options, even though that Phoenix does the X-Men tagged and as well the Cosmic damage over time, Cosmic Burst. I don't know if I overly recommend it because it would be just a rough fight, and you may be best off having a rough fight with 3 attempts on it. I'm doing 3. I normally try and only do 2 because I just find it a bit of a mess. But just try to kind of like, I think, focus in on some good champions. If you're looking to go and jump ahead with passive based mutants of X-Men, again, that is really a really tough one. As what have you got? Bishop, Kitty Pryde, Jubilee. I think Jubilee, anything that's got like more of a passive prowess can be not exactly ideal. That won't work. Bishop has a very weird rotation in that you would have to get the champion up to an SP3, I think it is, and then try and do go into a block and try to build up your regeneration buffs, because yes, Bishop does have buffs. He has the regeneration buff when he swipes back and go into a block, but the rotation is super hard, and as well it's so difficult to kind of like deal with that Annihilus fight. It's just not exactly ideal if you're looking for any kind of like go-to option for it. When you've got what's wrong with my voice? When you've got Gore's got access to the Vicious buff. And because he has the Vicious buff, it means he's got buffs. And as a result, he's able to do this. I wasn't exactly getting my rotation down with Gladiator. Of course, doing heavy attacks is one of the best things to do with the champion. Like, you've got to... When I did my testing, and I will probably go back, I'm more than likely going to use Gore against this, because in my testing, I did well. With Gladiator, I didn't. But again, down to like personal error and personal issue that I should like think about trying to get into that heavy attack. Trying to get off a parry isn't exactly easy because it's, well, not exactly going to be a consistent thing. So do watch out for that. And also with Gore, he does, I think, doesn't work out and interact with willpower, which again is an issue if you're looking for sustainability. If you've got Stifle, because Stifle is a debuff that will be put on you on a regular basis, so you're not able to willpower off the back of that. Vox has been doing great for players, and again, I don't have it. So I'm jealous of a lot of people that have got a 6-star or even 7-star version of Vox, because it can be very effective, and of course people are using it and using it well. So fair play to anybody that's got him. Also, right off the bat, I mean, obviously those are some options right there of champions to take on. It does feel a little bit restrictive. It wasn't like last week where we had a really wide breadth of roster to take this on. Unfortunately, it is very narrow, which is disappointing. And of course, the animations. Is the AI bad? I mean, let's Kabam at the end of the day. Consistency around decent AI, fair AI is never going to be a question. I think even Kabam, well, I don't know if Kabam would admit to the fact that they probably wouldn't really if they've kind of built bad AI around that champion. But definitely bad animations around that SP1. Champion-wise, again, if you've got one of these, use them. If you don't, sorry. Really are sorry, because there's not really much available option-wise, especially when you do, if you search up Cosmic Offense, damage over time, we'll do it now. We'll quickly do it now. To kind of go, what is it? Damage over time. Damage over time. There it is. In-game, and then you sort by Cosmic. Yeah, look at that. That's pitiful. Like, what? I don't know what Kabam do half the time with setting these up. They can't, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying all the Cosmic. Well, yeah, you could say that the Cosmic objectives are rough because it's so narrow. And is that Kabam being narrow-minded about the way they kind of like look to create these particular things? Yeah, okay, it's endgame. Yeah, okay. Yes, I've got 2 6-stars, 3 6-stars of this, so I could do it. I mean, I've got the champions, yeah, but it's not about me. It's about other people in the community in the matter. Look, if it is going to be rough for people, again, I would stress that over 2 weeks you can farm. I say this every time, you can farm stuff. Now, it does change because the daily, it actually restricts a little bit. I think that 15 solo event is actually now back down to 14 as a result of stuff, and also the 4-hour crystals. You don't actually get them anymore. Oh no, you do actually. Is it 4 per day? So I need to redo this because it's like it has gone down because of the super daily event, and yeah, so you get 4 per day, and I think that it does. No, yeah, 4-hour crystals can be saved you can save that. Yeah, okay, I guess so, and then pop open a load of them over 2 weeks. So, yeah, 14 times 4 is 56 crystals. So again, that's kind of like that's a thing. Oh, hang on, that's actually worse then. I think we're worse off with stuff. 56 4-hour crystals. Yeah, we are worse off, aren't we? I think it was 84 before I calculated, or whatever it was. Anyway, so 56 in total. You could get some revives, health potions, whatever from it. But yeah, those have been some options. Good luck to anybody doing the content. I'm off now because it's bedtime. Right, cheers everybody. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.